A big shift from my perspective in terms of teaching is I'm not doing so much whole class teaching. I've discovered that the students who have got the netbooks or the netbook classes, I can get them to do the learning rather than me teach them about a concept. And then that frees me up and I can go around and individually talk to students to find out what they're learning or help them find a better website, for example, if they're trying to find out about a concept. So a good example of that is recently the students were learning about how electricity is generated for cities. And so traditionally I would teach about how a hydro dam works or a nuclear power plant works. And so this time around with the netbook class, we were able to brainstorm the different ways that electricity is generated in cities throughout the world, and then each student picked up on one of those and found out how a hydro dam works, or how solar power works, or how a wind turbine works to generate electricity. So I wasn't teaching it, they were learning about it, and then I walked around and helped those who needed it, or suggested alternative websites if they weren't finding the right information. And then as a way to summarise it all, I got students to volunteer to come up in front of the class and talk about how a hydro dam works, for example, or how a nuclear power station works. So that was that.
Wicked. So a total shift then, eh? Total shift.
Yeah, so it's no longer me standing teaching to the whole class. I'm teaching individuals more, which is quite nice, and you're building those relationships with the kids a lot. More powerful relationships with the kids. Well, it's shifting the emphasis of their learning onto themselves, so they're becoming more independent. So you're picking up on those key competencies like managing self and thinking, and as the sharing with the class part of it, you know, they're participating and contributing to the learning of the whole class. So yeah, it's picking up on a whole lot of those key competencies.
Awesome. Oh, it's awesome. Completely awesome. Everyone with Shelly Mons in the middle.